How's it? Today is Monday, March 10th. I got some Snatch stuff today. Today was weird. I just got back from Yosemite today. We drove out at like 6:20 something this morning. So I got back at like 10, 10 I don't know, 10:30, and I just was cleaning everything up and trying to reset my whole apartment and whatnot. I was like, okay, I'm gonna try to get to the gym by 12, and I got to the gym at 12:30. I don't remember, whatever the case is, but it was just weird. Like, I was sitting down for 4 hours just driving, and my body doesn't feel very good. I feel not super rested. um like, we were in Yosemite. It was really great. We went on a couple hikes. It was not super big hikes because we actually had our dog with us. And he's a big boy. He's like 150 pounds. He's a Argentinian doggo. I don't know. He's an Argentinian Mastiff. Huge, very, very, very gentle giant. But that means we also couldn't go on like super long hikes or super like cold in the ice and whatnot. But it was a beautiful place to be, and I'm very, very happy that I was there. Um, Daylight savings occurred also on Saturday to Sunday, so we lost an hour, and we were already planning to wake up early, and that was just really, really hard. So my sleep for the last 2 days has been absolute ass. But I'm here today. I'm making it work, and I was very happy that I was able to come in to lift today, because the original plan was to leave Yosemite like at 10. But we're like, okay, maybe we need to get back a little bit sooner. So we ended up going to leave very early. But yeah, so about the training today, lots of basically building on last week. Lots of sets. This video is actually going to be pretty long. It's like 8 minutes. These videos are going to continue to get longer, I think, just because I need to make sure that I get my full warm up in as the weights go up. And I don't know, like, tell me, let me know in the comments, are like the longer videos better or what? Like, I have no idea. For me, it's literally just my training. So I'm recording all my warm ups and whatnot, and basically as the weights go up, I need to warm up more. And so I'm not going to change anything. I'm just curious. As far as today's snatch balances go, just 1+1 plus overhead squat. Sorry, snatch balance plus overhead squat. I can't read. Going 1+1 here at 103. I don't know what that little side step was. But I ended up doing 2 overhead squats here just because that first snatch balance was not even a snatch balance. It was basically a snatch power jerk. But yeah, 103, which is 3 kilos up from last week. And last week was pretty easy. Today was pretty easy as well. One thing that was really bothering me for like, I guess it was all of Saturday and most of yesterday too. Maybe not Saturday. Maybe it's just yesterday that started. Is like one of my intercostal muscles on my left side, like right where where the tattoo starts, like at the top. That whole rib area. Intercostal muscles, by the way, are like the breathing muscles that surround the ribs. They surround the ribs. They're in between the ribs, whatever. But they are necessary for you to like, inspire and expire and stuff like that. So it hurts every time I breathe. I don't know what that was from. It's probably again from the poor sleep, but that was something that I was really dealing with today. My lower back was weird just because sitting for so long. But these warm ups, I am very, very, very happy with how they feel. They feel like freaking night and day from the last few weeks of how I've been lifting, and that is such a good sign for me. It makes me very happy and very excited to be lifting again. I know. I said I have the joy back, but I'm probably more excited about these warm ups than I am about the actual top weight, and I think that's saying a lot. I think that's saying like my maturity as a lifter has been kind of getting better over the last few weeks and whatnot. But like, if you go back to that 40, 50, and that 60, those are really, really solid. I'm trying to really pull my elbows up and high and keep the bar as close to my body as possible. And then like the extension is just coming through really, really strong. Here's my first set at 73. Again, 3 kilos up from last week. These were all pretty easy. And I am just really happy. I feel like just having this weekend away from my normal like routine and everything was exhausting, like physically exhausting, but mentally such a big break. And I feel like refreshed, and I am just really thankful for the place I am, the place I'm at, place in life and everything. And so I'm I don't know, I can't even find the words to say it and explain it properly, but I am happy with everything. I think that's kind of what going outdoors does for you, What going out in nature, and you're like, wow, this is so crazy. I'm just this little fucking ant in this huge world. And that is, puts a lot of things into perspective, that like the things that I do from a daily don't really matter. And that's kind of a little dark to think about. But I also look at it in the way that like the things that I do don't matter. Like I don't need to feel the stress that I feel regularly, because at the grand scheme of things it doesn't really matter. Like I think that I don't know, that's a weird thought to think. I'm just rambling at this point because these videos are so long. I don't know what else to talk about. Did some snatch RDLs afterwards. My pulling variation. 3 sets of 6 at 3 kilos more than last week, so 88 today. I am kind of toying with the idea of switching to panda pulls very soon. I think that I want to actually try to develop more muscle and more strength before I end up doing some of the speed stuff. But I think panda pulls are fun, and I feel like I can load a little bit more with the panda pull, and it's a little more carryover than what the snatch RDL does. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm not entirely sure. I did some weighted pull-ups today. Like I said, I was going to start doing last week. I was like, oh, I'm going to start, maybe I can start doing weighted pull-ups. I started with 10 pounds today. These are actually a lot harder than I wanted them to be. But I have to restart somewhere. I used to be able to do pull-ups very, very easily with like 45 pounds on a belt. So maybe I'll get back to that someday soon. So we'll see. Did pal-off presses to finish it off like I always do. But it feels really great to be back. And yeah, that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Shoots.